Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. My name is Kat, known as phamerina.planning here on YouTube and on Instagram, and today's video is the start of a haul. Surprisingly, I do not have a lot of open orders, but the open orders I do have are like big, so I'm probably just going to do packages as they come in, just so I don't spend forever talking, and we know how much I talk about Happy Mail. So first up on the docket is an order from BlissfulJaydeDesigns. I do PR for her. I am part of her spring PR team. My code is the same. My freebie has changed, which I think it's in here. But in case it's not, I'll pop a picture up at some point. And this has releases from both her birthday sale and her what was it, the planner artisan sale. When I usually, because how her PR works is like she sends out PR orders. I typically like to let her, like I tell them, like, just wait for an order. You can combine everything in at once. So this contains, I believe, 2 of my PR orders, and then an order from the planner artisan sale. So let's see, hold on. Oh. Yeah, I accidentally selected a gift because I was trying to find the notes to seller. It looks differently on mobile versus, oh my goodness, versus like desktop. So I was like trying to find it. So I got like this gift thingy. It's just the whole thing. So yes, my PR order, my new freebie is in here. Let's first do the PR packages. So I decided for one of the months that I wanted to have the floral bundle number 3 as part of my PR package. Let me just check my framing here. So she has a series of floral bundles. They're slightly larger. I forget what the size of this paper is. Let me pull out a standard A5 wide page here. Just pull one out of my planner. Let me get this out of the way. Alright, so here's an A5 wide page. So just have that there. I should have had that out to begin with, but that was silly of me. So this is set 3. I've shown set 1 and 2 on my channel before, so I'll try to link the haul that has those in the iCards. So it's just a bunch of like florals that you can use in like daily, like just different planners. Let me bring you down just a little bit. Okay, so here are the bouquets from this set. It's got this like lovely pink burgundy. It kind of reminds me of the florals from the boudoir kit from TaylorMade. I don't think they're the same as those. They just have a very similar colors, but I really love these colors. So page 1 is all of your bouquets. Well, I don't know if that's page 1, but that's one page. You can also pick up a set of trims. So this set here in the middle would line 3 columns, maybe 4. You could probably do 4 columns with that. This set on the edge here is about the height of a standard A5 wide page. And then these little short guys are about the size of a column, and you have some extra florals tucked in the empty spaces. Yeah, some larger ones here. So that's this page. Then we have the corners. So these are some large corners here. These are kind of like box liner corners. And this one's really cool. This one's a huge one here. I really like that one. And so that's this page. And then the last page is the frames. So you have circular, here's such like a rectangular label frame, box, circular, some extra floral pieces lying around. So she has a set of 3 of these, or she has 3 sets that are available. So I think that was my choice for the last month in, oh my goodness, March. because the spring term started in April, so this is my April PR package. So, spring PR, thank you for the note, Liz. Alright, so I will do mine last, because that's just how I do things here. So here is everyone who is part of the PR team. Let me slide these out of the way here. Okay, so this is Cecilia from Cecilia Making Plans. Hers is on transparent matte paper. This is Christine, my good friend Christine Floresta. Hers is this blue, kind of dreamy, whimsical, themed one. Also in transparent matte with all of these fun stars. It's going to be exciting to pull in. This one is Jana's from Jana Plans. Very neutral colorway. Very good for spring. This is Veronica from She's Because She Plans. I will try to link everybody's Instagrams and or YouTubes if I remember to do that. This is Cynthia's from cynthia.collado.nyc. She is a returning member from the winter PR team. Hers, I think, is in soft matte paper. I think so. These two papers feel different because I usually get everything in premium. This is Crystal's from Crystal Make Plans. Crystal Makes Plans, excuse me. Yeah, I think hers is in premium matte. This is Bree's from Beautiful Planning. Well, Bree_Beautiful_Planning. Hers is this blue-yellow theme. This is Geraldine from Geraldine Plans. Very pretty. I feel like hers might be soft matte also, because it kind of has a different look. It's a little more like the lines are just not as crisp on the soft matte from what I understand. The paper feels slightly different. This is April's from Georgia Mom Plans. Just might be the art too. She has some scripts on hers, so does she. This is font 1, I know that. I don't know what font this one is. This is Lisa Marie from Creatively Lisa Marie. This is Carmen. She is Cantuti Plans, I would guess that is. Purple theme. This is Arlene's from Arlene.Plans. Very brown. It's really pretty. Very neutrally. So that's everyone else on the PR team. Pretty big PR team. Didn't realize. And then this one is mine. She gave me 2 of mine. Mine's is, I went with a green color palette for the spring with some green swatches. And I'm just all about butterflies this spring. And then 2 scripts that I tend to pull for a lot. So I have Sticker Shopping and Planning Time with just a bunch of green butterflies and some green foliage. For my freebie, it's also in transparent matte because I prefer to have my swatches, any kind of background elements fade into the background. So if you use my code CAT15, you'll get 15% off your order. Put my name in the notes, get my freebie, or you can put anyone else's name in the notes and you can get their freebies. So that is that order of business. So for my PR package, I asked for the Spring Meadows kit, which is this gorgeous purple yellow spring kit with all of the butterflies. This was part of the I think the theme for the Planner Artisan sale was butterflies, blooms and butterflies or something like that. So this kit, it was just so pretty. I love all of the purple. So this is the deco page. You have, of course, butterflies. You have this girl in a field with holding a bouquet. You have another girl up here, butterflies everywhere. And then this little scene back here, that's really pretty. I get everything in premium matte. She does have transparent matte and a soft white matte has a a cheaper option. And she also has standard matte if premium matte's not your thing. So it's premium matte, standard matte, transparent matte, and then a soft white. The colors and the print, like the crisp, the lines aren't as crisp on the soft white from what I understand. I don't normally pick that up, but it is a budget-friendly alternative. So this is page 1. It's page 2. You have your torn papers. You usually have about 2 corners. Some, oh my goodness, look at these cute little boxes. They're adorable. Oh my goodness. You have a greenhouse and you have some torn papers up here. Then you have page 3, which is your florals. These are more bouquets. You have some wildflower trims and some loose florals here and there. And then that was the floral page, and this is the journaling page. You have 3 washies here, more torn papers, some swatches, and this says spring is the rebirth of the spirit. So that is, oh, there's one more, the scenes. I forgot about the scenes. Liz has been adding scenes on to her journal kits. If she, you know, if it works, it works. So this is the scenes. Very pretty. I love these like florals. Oh, this is so cute. So I usually try to pick up the scenes if they're offered. They're just fun standalone deco moments. So that is my PR package. On to what I actually picked up from the Planner Artisan sale. Come on, buddy, come out. Okay, there we go. All right, so I was one of the first few orders, so I got a grab bag, like shop swaps. So we have, this is Boutique Charms, the cute little butterfly charm, very cute. Okay. Then this is the freebie, the shop swap freebie from the, oh, it's Planning Artisan, sorry. Very cute. You have 2 scenes here, and then some butterflies. I believe Christine might have said one of these was supposed to be her freebie, and then they revamped it. She changed her mind. You saw how different hers was. All right, this is from Horse Feather Peculiars. You have just some little icons, maybe deco. I mean, heart, mushrooms, coffee, butterfly, or a moth, and the skull. Then we have Story Ink Studio. You just have 2 stickers here. It's very cute. You have Sari Lynn Art. Willow Way stickers. Bless Your Heart stickers. You have some functional things, some scripts here. So those were the shop swap freebies. Okay, let me set this off to the side here. Then this is my actual order. So this was the freebie for the sale. You have some date scripts, butterflies, scene, a girl, excuse me. And like I said, I think, I forget, Christine said one of these was based on what her previous iteration of her freebie was. But this was the freebie for the sale. I picked up a set of planning time scripts in font choice 1. I actually literally just ran out of these, so that was good timing. Then let's do the older stuff first. So for Liz's birthday sale, she released this Elements collection. It was air, water, fire, earth, and then she released a bonus like journal collection, kind of based on spirits. So 5 collections total were released for her birthday sale. Let me go to what I actually picked up, like the whole kit. So it was interesting. I was drawn immediately to the fire collection, and funny enough, my astrological sign is fire sign. I'm Sagittarius. And I just think it was really interesting that I was drawn immediately to this collection. Like reds is not something I usually pull for, but something like it's a very striking collection. It's called Fierce Passion. It's based on the fire element. So this is the deco page. You have two fashion people here, some like natural scenes, a volcano here, red butterflies. I feel like these are poppies, but I'm not sure. And Liz said she spent like a lot of time pulling pieces together. Like not all of this clip art is from the same set. So she really curated a bunch of like clip art collections together to make all of the collections that she had. So this is the deco page. This is the Fierce Passion, a deco and journaling. So unlike the other collections, these are kind of more wildflowery. Because when you think of fire, you don't normally think of like, you know, flowers. Normally in a setting, you think of wildfires. They burn, but controlled burns are really important for the environment. So I really like that she kind of went with the wildflower motif here. You generally speaking get another fashion person, torn papers, there's a volcano here, and then some more torn papers up there. So that's page 2. And then this is the floral page. Like I said, there's more kind of like scenery rather than bouquets, which I really like. It's just going to be a different kind of journaling style or different style when you use these. And then this is the journaling page. You have 3 washies, like I said, your torn papers, some swatches here. I really love the mixing that's happening in the alcohol inks. And then the scenes, really pretty, very much red, fiery, passionate. Red is just one of those colors that just makes itself known. It's very visible on the paper. So I also picked up the Divine Healing, which was the water kit. I just picked up the scenes just because I feel like I can use these in the summer. I know I've seen this one. I feel like this was part of like the Paper Trail Plans Bonfire collection. This one specifically with the footprints. I try to get my scenes in transparent matte if I'm thinking of using it. It has a layering element. So that was that. And then there's, like I said, there was a 5th kit, Dusty Skies. You might recognize this art. Has the, what's it called? It's from Paper Trail Plans also. I'm going to use it later this year. It's gonna, hold on, I have it pulled. I'm gonna find the name of this thing. Reverie collection. But I really love like astrological, well, not astrological, space, ethereal. These move more like moths than butterflies, which I'm cool with. Plus it's purple and night theming. So I really like this collection too. I just decided to get the deco page for this one. And then again, the scenes in transparent matte. Stunning. Ooh. I should set this aside and use this for something else. I'm going to do just that right after this. Alright, so those were things she'd released before the Planning Artisan sale. For the Planning Artisan sale, she'd released a bunch of like butterfly things, and as you know, I'm in my butterfly era right now. So we have floral butterflies in blue, and there was a pink version also. They're not completely the same. There's different orientations going on here, so it's not just a recolor. Because these look like, if you look at the stems of the flowers, they're slightly different flowers. So that's really pretty. I don't know, just wanted to have them. Then we have the butterfly sampler Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. I just grabbed those two. The butterfly sampler in version 1 and a version 2. So you can see this leans a little bit more into like the pinks, and these are a little more blue greens. I don't want to say warm tone or cool tone, but just like these are a little darker, a little more, I don't want to say natural either, because butterflies come in all sorts of colors, but I guess it's just the vibe is different, and you know, they're different orientations and all that stuff. So more pink, more green, so I guess kind of more warm, more cool. Not exactly, because I'm not very well versed in that terminology, but I really wanted to have these because these are just going to be fun to pull in spreads, just to give different colors and all that. So that is everything I picked up from the planning artisan sale. Not specifically, that's the sale I bought from. I do have a custom scripts in because I first discovered Liz from her custom scripts, so I'm excited to get some because I came up with new ones that I needed. So like I said, I do PR for Liz's shop, so if you are into journaling, want to try out a new shop, you can check her out. She's got a lot of great stuff, a lot of options, and I would say go check out any of these girls, give them a follow, and if you do shop with her, you can always use my code to save and mention me for my freebie. So that is everything. All right, y'all. Dash of Sun Happy Mail. Strap in. You know it's going to be a long segment. So, Chelsea, such a sweet shop owner. I love her. I talk to her on the regular. Her stuff comes in this yellow packaging because, you know, Dash of Sun. The sticker here says, "Sticker Hoarder, I support you," which, I mean, thank you, Chelsea, but like, you're not helping here. We do not want to be a sticker hoarder. But yeah, I will say that, put that somewhere. And then, let's see. Oh, we got a new card. So this is the spring card. It says, "Grow with the rain, awaken like the sun." You got some florals down here and little bees and the rain. I love that. Ooh, look at this little attention to detail here. Ugh, that's gorgeous. And then it says, "Thank you for brightening my little business with your support and love. Heart, Chelsea." Go ahead, get more stickers. Get some more stickers. So if you scan that, they'll take you directly to her website. Share your spreads. I didn't know she had a Facebook group. I should get in that. Maybe I'm already on. I have no idea. And then, of course, follow her for updates on new releases and what not. But yeah, I love this little attention to detail here. It's so pretty. So let me pull some stuff out of here. I'll organize off screen and then I will be right back. Okay, so first things first, let me bring it down. We'll do freebies first. So we have the all orders freebie, which are some of these hot, get that out of the way, these hot air balloons with some clouds and some like wind swooshes. Really love this. I don't think I have a kit that has hot air balloons in silver, but I guess that means I gotta find one now, right? So that's the all orders freebie, and since this is my first order since we switched freebies, I have everyone's freebie. This will be for spring summer, just so that we don't have to redesign them too often, which I'm okay with. I like it. Sometimes it's hard work thinking of a freebie. So to only have to do it like twice a year is great. So here's everyone on the PR team. We did have a little bit of a change up. We did have 2 people drop from the team, just so you know, if you remember from the last all of the PR orders, just for, you know, time commitment and all that jazz. So we're back to the OG team that I started out with. So this is Cassie's freebie from Sweet Like Honey Plans. Hers is in gold. It is bee themed. So she has 2 honeycombs, some bee trails, and some of these boxes here, some dandelion swirls, and this, like, is this 1 piece? Or is this 2 pieces? Oh, that's 1 piece. Okay, it's a frame, and in the center it says, "Life is the flower for which love is the honey." So that's Cassie's. This is Mariah's. Hers is also in gold. So Cassie's is a little more, to me, spring. Just that's my vibe. This is a little more summer to me. So this is Mariah's, from Mariah's Imperfect Plans. She has some palm fronds, some netting, some of these like sun outlines, birds, and some of the splatters or dot accents that she is kind of getting, she's kind of known for. This is Danny's. Danny's kind of multi-seasonal. I mean, florals are kind of all season. They, to me, lean a little more spring than summer, but that is neither here nor there. So we have 2 floral corners. I really like that these, like here, this would overlap with your box liners. Sorry, floral box liners. This would kind of overlap with your box, which is really neat. She has some loose petals and some more flowers. And then this is Jasmine's from Jazzy's Plan, also in gold. It's a little more coquette vibes. So she's got bows, the book, butterflies, a little perfume bottle, this frame, which is not cut out in the middle, but that's okay. So there's that. Then, so everyone else picked gold, but Christine and I, Christine is in silver, so she's Christine Floresta, or it's just Christine here on YouTube. So she has some date scripts, some like a sparkle trail. I believe this is 2 pieces. Oh no, this one's, they're multiple. I think this it's all multiple. It's a bunch of them. Some butterflies and these floral corners here. So that's Christine's. And then this is my freebie. I didn't specify in the beginning, so the PR team 100% designed our freebies just to take some of the load off of Chelsea, and then it allowed us to be able to design exactly what we were seeing in our brains, which was kind of hard because I'm like, I don't have a complete vision, so I don't know how you do it, Chelsea, but like, I respect you for designing all of our freebies so far. But here is my freebie. It is in silver. I went with silver because I have a lot of spring kits that are in silver. I anticipate a lot of summer kits to be in silver. So for mine, I was like, I wanted like this bow liner here for like a box. I wanted to use it kind of like as a box liner. Butterflies, if you know, you follow me, I'm in my butterfly era. I'm actually always in my butterfly era, but now that spring is a thing, it's going to be constantly butterfly era. I wanted the sun here, some greeneries. This is a lavender, and I have all of these individual petals cut out because I'm really just obsessed with sprinkling these everywhere. I just love the look of falling petals. So that is my freebie, and you can always use my code CAT10 to save. It does stack on new releases. Throw my name or anyone's name in the notes to get any of our freebies. So how do I want to do this? Do I want to do old stuff first or new stuff first? Or recent release first? Let's do the kit first, I guess. Let's do everything for the bunny trails, which was the release in which I made this purchase. So Bunny Trails is Chelsea's take on an Easter kit. It is foiled in gold. There was debate in the PR chat about gold or silver. I mean, and some people really liked it in rose gold too. But to me, Easter is I don't know why, but Easter is gold to me. And that's why I was like, gold. Let's do gold here, guys. We have so many silver spring kits. Let's have a gold one. So I'm glad we went with that route. So this is called Bunny Trail. So you have your 9 full boxes here. You have your 2 florals with the like plaid layer. I think it's plaid, right? Is that what's it called? Plaid. Hold on. What is the overlay called? Gingham. Okay, it's gingham. Sorry. The gingham here with the layering, and you have that in this floral box too. And you also have like this wood grain pattern and just some like inky background, kind of like a swatch in the background. And look at that trace foiling. It's just so good, Chelsea. It's just so good. It's just good. All right, then we have the like a little picnic here with the cupcakes and the Easter eggs and the drink. You have the bunny trail, carrot patch on this sign, and the little footprints. You have a swing with the bunny and the egg foiled on it here. That's so pretty. I love the blues in this kit. The blue and purple just gets me. We have the quote box in the center that says hopping down the bunny trail. And there's some like hanging Easter eggs up here and like a shelf or a ledge with some Easter eggs. This box got me. The little boy and girl picking up the eggs. Oh, and the boy has the ears foiled on him. It's just so good. It's so good. And then we have the floral box, which I've talked about. Then like you're painting the Easter eggs, and I love the little paint splatters. And then you have like a crate of eggs that was knocked over, most likely by the Easter bunny, with the oops foiled here. And then you have the lace headers down at the bottom. And okay, sorry, lace headers down at the bottom in like the lavender lilac colorway. You have 9 of those. This is the boxes page. Jesus, I'm off my game. So you have 4 main colors here: yellow, green, yellow, blue, like a darker purple, and a pinkier purple. And again, you have your circulars, squares, rectangular fancies, dinner trays, and then long ones at the bottom. And then we have the washi page. Oh, I love it. I love the gingham with the wood texturing, the florals. So good. And then you have your lace washi. She does only offer the full length option now, because you can always just cut it, right? Then we have over here some Easter eggs. Some of them are foiled, some of them aren't, and then some florals. So it's good that for me, I don't usually pick up a page of these like the smaller florals anymore. So if I ever wanted them, I have them here. So this is the base kit. I also picked up from Bunny Trails. Oh gosh, there's stickers everywhere. From the Bunny Trails collection specifically, the large deco in premium matte. You have some large florals here. This bike is so pretty. I wish I had a bike this color. You have the girls, one's holding a bunny, one's holding a little chick, the basket and the tree, some more eggs sprinkled around. Look at this chocolate bunny. Look how cute he is. Oh my gosh. So cute. Okay, then we have the washi sampler. Again, only in the full size or full length option. So we have the fence. My light is going a little crazy here. Sorry, guys. So we have the fence with the grass at the bottom, a trail of eggs. They're all connected. The swatch with the wood grain pattern, and then you have your floral trim up here. I was just wondering if you could do a Dutch door with these, but no, this one would need to be mirrored. I don't know. I'll have to try it out. If I was curious about that. So, as you know, pattern alcohol ink, it's already in the cart. So you have the yellow, the purples, the blue with the blue gingham in it, and like a little more like of an azure blue. This is on transparent matte. I just still prefer my alcohol inks in transparent matte. Just so they blend easier. And then I did grab the aqua, that's a good name for this, aqua gingham overlay. It's basically a tearable or a rippable washi. I grabbed it on the washi paper. You know, sidebar goodness, rip it. You've heard me say that before. So that was all specifically, oh no. Yeah, that was no, it's not. I'm sorry, I'm just lying. So that was everything of that size page. Then we also have the foil samplers. We have Easter signs. So I just picked it up in gold to coordinate with the kit. So it says, farm fresh carrots, 5 cents, locally grown. Cottontail candy, sweets for every bunny. Little Chick Spring Market, flowers, honey, eggs, produce. Follow the bunny trail. Annual Easter egg hunt just ahead. So these were Easter signs. Not necessarily part of the bunny trails collection, but like coordinating. And then I only picked up 2 of the foiled samplers this time. I picked up the foiled deco. Look at this scene. I'm sorry, but look at this. And then you also have like this guy back here. Oh my goodness, the butterflies are part of that. I was like, are the butterflies individually cut? No, the butterflies are part of that. This cute little bunny. Oh my gosh. Some bunny prints, footprints, some eggs, this tree. I love the knots in this tree. Super pretty. Then you have some greenery. Look at this goose with the bow. And some more hanging eggs, some more butterflies. You know I'm here for all of the butterflies. So that is the foil deco. And then I grabbed the quotes. I did debate whether I really needed them because, you know, how many Easter quotes do you really need in life? But I wanted it. I mean, it also has some really, oh my goodness, look at these chicks. Look at the chicks. Shake your cottontail. Follow the bunny. He has chocolate. Blossom with grace. You can use this in other ones. Oh, look at this card of eggs. You have some bunny trails here. These all one. This is all one piece. Oh, nope. Lies. That is individually cut out. Oops. This frame is individually cut out. Hop hop hooray. Baskets full of love, laughter, and candy. Like, you can probably swing that one for Halloween if you really wanted to. Bunny kisses and Easter wishes. Hunting eggs, making memories. Easter magic. A little chocolate makes everything better. That could just go anywhere. Again, more eggs. These loaves of bread. Easter bread. Then carrots. So some more deco sprinkled about. So that was all the foiled stuff over there. And then, because I can't make a choice, I can't make a decision, I just picked up the whole deco kit in the washi paper because I have a problem making decisions, so I just don't make decisions. Sorry, I'm just trying to find a white piece of paper. Yeah, okay, so I'm just gonna use this guy. This is the, what are you called? Compositions. Look at this trace foiling. Look at this. This, oh my gosh. Look at the details in the back. The line art back here. Ugh. It's just so good. So you have like a stall with the eggs in the baskets. And this one's like a Polaroid with like this, the nest foiled. And the florals. Look at the florals. Oh my gosh. I could stare at this foiling forever. This trace foiling is just so good. Alright, so that's page 1. Page 2 is your deco. Women kill a duck. And then the ladder with the eggs. You have the window, the sign. This is bunny. Super cute bunny. So that is page 2. Page 3 is your small compositions. So you have, like here, oh, look at this. Wow, look at all the detail in that. So you have a fence here. It's like a torn paper with the fence. Ooh, I like this swash right here. It's a little mocktail. Oh my goodness, look at the foiling on the books. It's so good. Some just ticket over the boots. This very characteristic foiled swoosh or flourish, she calls those. I'm loving all of like the journaly elements here. Oh, bunny. Oh, it's so cute. It's so adorable. I can't. And the cupcakes with the bunny on it. It's too cute. I can't with this. I can't with how cute this all is. I don't normally go for cute. No, so these are the scenes. The eggs. And the trail. Yeah. Oh my. Chelsea, your trace foiling is just gorgeous. It's just gorgeous. So like the little sitting area, the basket. This is like a kitchen scene with the basket foiled. Like a barn. Giant eggs. I like how you play with how the like size and things. Like we're clearly this is not real life with how giant these eggs are, but I like it. I like how we play with reality here. Okay, this is the stamps and frames. Oh, look at that bunny! Look at him! This is kind of like some more frame than like a stamp. I don't know. Yeah, frame. This is a frame. It's got 3 pictures composed together. Yeah, those are 3 individual pictures. And there is her film strip with the middle pieces cut out. Yep. Ah, this is a banner that says Happy Easter. It is separate from this guy here that says Bunny Trail on it. And then you have a little Polaroid here that says Making Memories. Oh, look at the little bunny. I look at this like layering with like the outlines of the stamps in the back and this frame in the front. And like this is like a stamp. Oh, it's so good. It's just so good. And then you have some stamps here and here. I can't with how good this is. Okay, then we have the, what is this, bouquets and edges with your trace foiling on them. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 edges and 1, 2, 3, 4 florals. The purple florals get me. That's foiled. So then this is your doilies. Not foiled. Still figuring out how to use doilies. I'll get it one day. I'll get it one day. I just pick up the whole collection so I don't have to make choices. Like, that's really why that's why I do it. Okay, these are the floral corners. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4 of these like bigger ones, and then 4 of like these smaller ones, and then some loose florals inside. Everything's trace foiled. Just look at that. It's very pretty, very pretty. Then we have the torn elements. Oh, the bunny. And then here, like the florals are layered on top. And here too, there's some music in the background. How long have I been talking for about this? Too long. Then we have layered shapes. So just some different boxes with the layering behind them, with like the kind of journaly elements. This page is not foiled. Then we have your days and dates. So you have a set of dates here, stylized days of the week. So you have 3 of these, kind of script writing in 3 different colors, and you have your swatch ones that are not foiled. Initials, I guess that's what you call that, the single letters. And then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and kind of like it's a serif font of some sort with different weights, so it's a little more organic. Am I the only, was my college the only one that did MTWRFSU Monday to, because R for Thursday and U for Sunday? I feel like I'm the only one who knows what that is, but maybe I'm crazy. Okay, and then the last page in the deco kit, I had to think, is the washi page. So this is where your large washi florals exist, and you have a thin washi here. This thin one is not floraled, and let me pull out, where are you? Just for size comparison, if you want to figure out which one you want to pick up. So here is the washi sampler one, and here is the one from the deco kit. So you have options. So that was all of the bunny trails specific-ish stuff. Sorry, I have to reorganize here. I cannot wait to break into this. I'm thinking actually for this collection to actually use the deco kits in my weekly for this year and hold on to the weekly kit for next year. As you see, I have more than enough. So with all of the hubbub in the community about decorative kits, I figured, you know what, let's try it. Let's try it. I mean, it's a goal of mine to do quite a few of them this year. So that is that. So there was also some foiled stuff released at the time. This was, hold on, I'm just reorganizing again. I think, yes, okay. So get ready for some blinding foil. Blinding in a good way. So first up, look at how shiny this is. Oh my god. So it's the gingham foiled overlay. It is on the washi paper, so you can rip this up and you have a foiled background. I picked it up in all 3 of the foils. So there's silver, rose gold. It's really pink when you have a lot of like this huge swatch of rose gold. And then here it is in gold. These are just going to be, I just need to have them. It's gorgeous. It's just so good. It's just so good. It's just so good. Then I'm always a fan of having like natural elements or greenery elements available. I should have pulled out, 1 second. I should have pulled one of these out to show you what full length meant earlier. Because I'm going to say I'm certain these are going to be full length. Yes, because Chelsea is just doing everything in full length, which makes it easier on her. So this is called grass washi. I always love having natural elements to pull into my spreads. So I grabbed this also in all 3 of the foils. So there's gold, silver, sorry, and here is rose gold. So to accompany the grass washi, there was also grass trims. So I really like the different sizes we have here. So these you can probably like plop into small scenes. Like if you have like a scene here, you can plop those into like really small ones. And this one is about the size of a column, right? Yeah, these are about the size of a column. So if you have like a large scene that takes up maybe like 2 columns, it would work there. These are mirrored, which is nice. So gold, silver, and rose gold. And of course, since she released the boys silhouettes, the spring boy silhouette, I grabbed those too. So we have a little boy holding a flower, holding an umbrella, flying a kite, carrying the basket. So that one is for like Easter coded. I need to like remember to pull these in more. I just forget about them. But it'll come. So here it is in silver, rose gold, and gold. So okay, that's the order I would like to have them in. So there's some more stuff because it's called Morning Mist. That's what that collection was called, Morning Mist. So I really wanted to pick up Morning Mist, but I couldn't justify it since March was already full, and Morning Mist kind of really only works for March. Although now it's April and it's still freaking cold out. But that's a whole different conversation. But there were things from Morning Mist that I still really wanted, so I waited until I was going to put in an order, grabbed the stuff from Morning Mist that I wanted. So here is the sage green overlay. It's got butterflies. Are we surprised that I picked it up? It's got butterflies. But it also has like the script writing in the background. This is on the washi paper. It's the overlay. So tearable / rippable washi paper. I love the script element in the background, the butterflies. I couldn't not have it. I don't know where I'm going to use. Maybe I do know where I'm going to use this. But yeah. Let me find out. Will this work for this kit? Ooh. Yes. Together you will go. Okay. So in terms of other foil, because I was talking and I didn't realize I didn't unpause. So, hopefully the cutoff isn't somewhere weird. So this was Chelsea's interpretation of Fog, of Morning Mist. I like, if you take it outside the context of that, it kind of looks like celestial stars. Kind of reminds me a little bit of an aurora. And I really love how this looks. I love the gradient. Hopefully, here, I'll pop up a picture of what the mist is, like her interpretation of Morning Mist. But yeah, I really love these glitter waves. I wanted to have them. So here's in gold, silver, and rose gold. And then, of course, she released a bunch of butterfly stuff. So I had to get the butterfly stuff. These are called script and butterflies. I find like using script elements, I'm pulling for those more, so it's nice to have like these foiled things done already. And also it'd be really nice to like layer some, it's also really nice to layer like premium matte, even transparent matte stuff on top of it, some other deco. It's really nice. It just has like a great depth and layering, so I really like it. So here it is in gold, rose gold, and silver, and you can bet if when she has a sale, I'm getting more of these. And then here are mixed butterflies. So you have butterflies in the profile view. Yeah, that's profile. In both directions, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have 5 facing this way though, 4 facing that way. And then you have butterflies in the front facing view, in both directions, so she flipped them so she could squeeze more in. So you have 1 row of these guys, 2 rows of that guy, then a bigger row, and a bigger row of this one, and then a slightly bigger, and then a slightly bigger, and then a bigger row of these guys. Very pretty. I'm going to be putting butterflies everywhere. Everywhere. I am done with winter kits, so get ready for butterflies galore. So gold, silver, and rose gold. And of course, when there's a sale, I'm getting more of those. When she says they're going out of the shop, I'm getting more of those because I'm gonna need more. Then I picked up some script stuff. So these are school grades script, and because I was a dummy when I ordered the Aspire kit during a Boxing Day sale, I for some reason thought that kit was in gold, so I only picked up these scripts in gold, which gave me the excuse to just pick up all 3 to finish that out. These are still available in the shop, so if you want them to mark kiddo things. It has pre-K, kindergarten, 1st through 12th, the first day of university, and 3 graduations. So I grabbed these 2 just to finish that out. And then she also released abbreviated days of the week. I feel like a lot of people are kind of, I feel most people are ambivalent to date covers, but a lot of us are not using date covers anymore. We're using scripts. Chelsea, she said that she's bored of them, so that's why she got rid of the date covers. So she asked us what other foil things we would want, and someone said it would be a good idea, I'm pretty sure it was Christine, it would probably be a good idea to release some scripts so that when people do pick up kits, they have this option from you. So got the abbreviated days. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12 of them. That's about 3 months worth. Unless one of your months says 5 days. 5 weeks. What did I say? Let me back up. You got 12 weeks worth, which is about 3 months, depending on, if one of your months has 5 weeks or not. But that's quite a lot on one sheet. Then you have, here it is in gold, silver, and rose gold. And that, my friends, is everything I got from or during the Bunny Trails new release. I know it's a lot, but I do have plans to use it in my bullet journal. And, sorry, I'm just spreading this out. And I'm going to use the decorative kit in my A5 wide this year. I'm going to hold on to the weekly kit for next year. Even though I don't want to be doing that, but I feel like there's conversations in my sphere of this community about the prevalence, about the rise of decorative kits and what their place is, and how I feel like this is just my pulse, and if I didn't say it already, I'm just fanning all of this out for the picture, and then I'm just going to talk random stuff over as I do this. I feel like we're all scared of change, and I don't want to talk too much about this because let me reset. Let me just say, I feel like we're all scared of change. We don't want the weekly kits to go away. I don't think they're gonna go away, for one. I think just some shops need a break. But with the prevalence of weekly kits, I think you just need to learn how to use them. You need to adapt your spot. And I understand that, it's easy using a weekly kit, and I'm not poo-pooing that. But I also shouldn't get too deeply into this because I do have a plan with me, but will probably be up before this haul, where I talk about my thoughts on all of this. But it's a plan with me using the weekly kit or decorative kit solely in my A5 wide. But I think we just need to learn how to use them, I think is what I want to say. I get that it's scary. I get that and I'm not saying that you shouldn't use weekly kits, but sometimes like some gorgeous artwork comes out only in the decorative kit format, and I'm like, dang, I want to use that. I want to use that. So it's a goal of mine to maybe try to do 2 of them a quarter, at least 1 a quarter, but I want to try to do 2 a quarter of the decorative kit inside my A5 wide memory planner. So more to come on that one, but but thanks for listening to that little diatribe. And again, I do PR for Chelsea's shop. You can always use my code CAT10 to save 10% off your order. It does stack on new releases. If there's a shop-wide sale, it does not apply because you are already saving a good amount of dosh. But you can always use my code CAT10 and then mention me in the notes for my freebie, or mention any of the planner girls for their freebies. And then with that, that is everything for this portion. Okay, so over on to the Pretty Pink Co. I don't remember which release this was for, but I had to have it. I did take it out to look at things and share on Instagram, so things might be a little out of order, but let's pull this out first. Let me get the pretty vellum. So this is the Daydream collection. It was one of those collections that is very dreamy and very much right up my alley. And Christina and I were talking, we're like, this would be so stunning in holo, and it wasn't in holo originally, so I didn't have intentions of getting it. But then Jess posted on Facebook in the stories that it was available in holo after she mentioned to, I believe the owner's name is Mahek, after she mentioned to Mahek that this collection would be so stunning in holo, and she was like, y'all can pick this up in holo. And I'm like, well, it went from a want to a need now, because now it's in holo. So like, what am I supposed to do? Right? What am I supposed to do? So of course, since Jess was the one who let me know, I picked up her freebie. And then this is the 2 shop freebies. This one is the spring sampler. This one is in their regular gold, I believe. Yeah, you have some like fields, butterflies, daisy clusters, some birds, a bird cage. Do they have this bird cage in the shop? I would love to have foiled bird cages. And then like a spring window here. And then this is a deco sampler on washi paper. I'm not sure which collection this is, because I have Lilac Dreams and I don't think it's Lilac Dreams, so I don't know if it's based on any collection or if it's just random clip art they were just using, but it is on washi paper if I didn't mention. And now on to the Daydream collection. Actually, I don't really know. I don't have anything that would necessarily need. It's okay. I grabbed it foiled in holo because how could I not? Daydream is a very appropriate name. It's so light and airy, and you feel like you're floating on a cloud when you're looking at it. It's just so pretty. It's so pretty. I love, like, I don't normally go for like light color palettes, but this one, like, I think the dreaminess of it is what really drew me in. And I guess I'm kind of expanding my color palettes too, you know. So you have your 2 floral boxes here, and like, of course, I always love trace foiling on floral boxes. It's so pretty. Then you have like a field here with the lake. And the hot air balloons, and then a film strip with some journal layering in the back. The girl looking over like she's on a dock, although like I hope maybe she shows up somewhere. Like, I'm curious as to how her outfit works. This central quote box that says "Lost in a Daydream," and then the field with the painting. I believe this one was the sneak peek. And then these frames. This is the second kit this year now I've collected. I picked up that has frames in it. The bike. 4 swatches here at the bottom. I've never noticed that these 4 swatches are completely different from each other. Like, not just in colors, but like their shape. Never noticed that before. Then we have here the boxes page. Very muted color palette. Page 3, which is layering elements. Very pretty. I love the butterfly net. This is just the full box, right? Yeah, that's just the full box again. These frames, are these frames the same? Yeah, that's that one. This is that one. It's still very pretty. Then we have the bottom washi. Date covers and headers. I barely use them, that's why I don't like immediately know the name. I've been noticing they've gone like much more simpler with their headers recently. Do they even have floral headers anymore? I don't know. I haven't really picked up a lot of kits, but I've been noticing that shops are kind of moving away from floral headers, which I'm okay with because I find those very difficult to work with personally. This is the florals page. Love the orange. It's a very good complement to the pink, purple, and blue. Then we have the deco page. I don't think I pointed it out last time, but when I used the Spring Serenity kit, I was like, oh, right, they don't have the little, like, points. Their floral trims don't have points to them. Which was interesting to note, that's all. The Dream Journal with the, wait, which one? This element here. Oh, yeah, that element here. And then a floral corner, which I would guess is from the deco kits. The clouds are probably those clouds. It doesn't really matter. The clouds are clouds. Then this is the deco kit page 1. Deco kit page 2. Look how stunning. No, she's not the same girl. Oh, okay, I'm just getting so what I'm getting stuck on is you can see how her dress works here. Like, this is very high up, so this is where her bust would be. But on this girl, what I'm getting stuck on is, like, this to me appears to be where her waistline is. This is her torso, this is where her waistline is. I guess from here, if you can see it, or if you have this kit, there is a little bit of fabric that comes up this way, so that's probably the front of the dress. I'm just getting very stuck on the mechanics of how this works, and I don't really need to be. That is so pretty. Hold on. So she's got the orangey peach color dress. She's got the purple color dress. Girl, where are you? She got the purple color dress. Oh, they're both purple. That's fine. Wish we had the blue dress somewhere. A blue dress. And then we have the painting. It's not the same painting because the painting, right? The painting had the, yeah, it's not the same painting. Or is it? What are these? I should know what the name of this thing is. It's eluding me right now. What kind of, it's not chalk. It's eluding me what the name of this thing is. What's interesting is normally, or at least in the past few Pretty Pink Co kits, you get one floral corner, like the one, where are you? Like what we saw in the journal, right? That is a floral corner. Yeah. Here we don't get one, which is interesting. I don't know if it's a format change or if it's just like a thing. I don't think they have large bouquets like on the size sheet. They have them in the decorative kit. I just thought it was interesting. It's gonna drive me nuts that I cannot remember what the name of this thing is. It's not oil. No, it's not gouache. Gouache is paint too. If you can hear that, that's my husband playing games in the background. Oh, it's gonna bother me until I figure it out. I'm not gonna figure it out by the time this is over. Alright, so then we have the alcohol inks. No fun patterns. It's fine. You don't always need a fun pattern, right? Just a statement. Then we have the foiled sampler with the cranes, the paper cranes, the frames here, some butterflies, hot air balloons, birds, clouds. Love the clouds. I'm curious as to how the paper crane motif fits into this. I'm not saying it doesn't, I'm just saying it's not an element in the full boxes or in like the bottom washi, or I mean it's in the deco. I guess it might be coming into play with the like the dream catchers here. It's just an interesting, like, very prominent feature that I didn't really see anywhere else. Right, they're here. But yeah, just interesting to note. And then we have the sidebar. I mean, just let me put it over here. So, you don't gotta do anything to this sidebar. It's done. It's done. I think what I will do is add a few more clouds, maybe throw in another hot air balloon, monthly call out, and then call it that, because this is stunning on its own. You don't need to do more. All of the work is done. And then you have the tearable or rippable washi pattern. So I really enjoy the purple, not the purple, like the pinkish orangey color that got pulled in here. And it both looks like water and sky at the same time. So I really, really like that. So that is everything I got from here for this release. I just picked up from this release. I've been, Pretty Pink Co's been like killing it. I think I mention this every time. They've been like killing it. I was not supposed to buy from them during the PVC sale, but that Moonlit Shore kit had my name all over it. So of course I had to buy it. So you see them again. I really wanted other ones, but Moonlit Shore is I need to have this kit, so you'll see them again whenever that comes in. But that's it for this little portion right here. Here's another big one. Okay, guys, it's Dash of Sun. Spoiler warning, this is the Chasing Rainbows and those foiled alcohol inks. I did a little bit of thinking, and I was like, okay, Kat, you can only get so many of these because you don't need to buy the entire collection right now. So I made some choices on which colors I was gonna get. And of course, like, Chelsea always knocks it out of the park when she does kit collections. Her kit design is just amazing. But yeah, so of course I got a lot. It does help that I do PR for her, but I always end up buying more than I probably should. So that is that. Let me grab a sheet of paper. Okay. So we only need this page. So first things first, we're going to, it's the same card as last time. Here we go. Thank you for brightening my little business with your support and love, Heart, Chelsea. I know she's kind of like struggling right now with juggling shop life, personal life, mom life. So, and she doesn't really talk about it on Instagram. So I'm sorry if I'm like putting you on the spot here, Chelsea, but like give shop owners, especially those who are moms, some grace, because it did take a little while, but totally understandable since she's a mom. So just putting that out there. If you are waiting for an order from Dash of Sun and it seems to be taking a while, and you don't want to necessarily reach out, I am here to tell you that, like, from speaking to her personally, there's just a lot going on in her life. So just give shop owners some grace. Alright, so this is the spring spring shop freebie in silver. So I have 2 of these now. I got my freebie. Very pretty. And then I did request another one of Danny's freebie, just so I had these around. I'm still not sure if I'm going to order the floral corners or not, but in case I end up liking them, at least then I'll have some of these floating around in case I want them. So those were the freebie things. Let us go on over to the kit proper. So this collection was called Chasing Rainbows. It is a rainbow, the rainbows after the rain kits. The center quote there says, "You can't have rainbows without the rain." It's foiled in silver, which I think is very the obvious choice. I believe I talked to her, and she did like have a desire to get hollow foil, and I think that would have been stunning, but she doesn't have any hollow foil right now. But if you ever do get hollow foil, Chelsea, definitely bring this back. Do it in hollow. I will use it all over again. 100%. So let's look at our boxes. So we have the 2 floral boxes here with the denim in the background. The denim and the lace is an interesting combo. The denim was an interesting design choice for me because I don't know about you guys, but back in like the 90s, late 90s, like early 200s, we had those flare bottom jeans, and every time it rained, you had soaky flare bottom jeans. So it's like bringing memories of that back. So I thought it was a very interesting choice. It's a very pretty choice, but it's just like it brought back memories, memories for me. And then we have another floral box here with the denim, and then skies. This is from Over the Rainbow, I think. Dreams do come true, right? I would assume this is Over the Rainbow. So let's look at our scenes here. So for this one, we have like the rain on the house, and it's really cool here because that kind of like you can see it's like the rain coming off of the roof, and like this is the rain puddling here. That's really cool. The woman carrying the umbrella. Definitely a spring rain in this outfit. We have the bike here. Oops, sorry, there we go. The rainbow in the background. The dog on the bed. The sailboat, the paper boat. And then a little, like, I don't know what these things are actually called. But it's like the half bike, half seated thing that you can sort of see in like touristy areas. And these houses here, very pretty. And then you have your, okay, I was gonna say what happened. Your 9 lace headers down here. Foiling, it's so good. So this is the base kits. Comes with the boxes page with your 4, I can't count, 4 colors here. And then the bottom washi with the petals foiled on this side, and the raindrops and the florals, and then the bottom washi over here. So she no longer does the swatchy day covers or paint swatch day covers. As I'll say in every Dash of Sun haul. She does have a functional add-on that comes with swatches for date covers. I think they do come with the date covers, just not foiled. You would have seen it earlier in this haul for the bunny trails. Maybe I didn't. I'll have to make sure I edit what that looks like in. But yeah, I love the rainbow. Yeah, Somewhere Over the Rainbow, Way Up High. Once in a Lullaby. Heard of Once in a Lullaby. But yes, I really like the like denim and lace is a very interesting contrast. These raindrops, they look like they're upside down. They're thinner here, fatter there. So I feel like this one is supposed to be flipped the other way. It doesn't matter. I don't know. It's just how my brain's interpreting it. But yes, so that is the base kits. I also picked up the overlays, both of them this time. I usually make a choice. I usually pick one or the other. But here is the denim lace overlay. And she was saying that she designed it so if you wanted to have like just the denim, then you could. Or if you wanted to have lace too, you could, which I think is very thoughtful design. This is on the washi paper. I also picked up the rainbow watercolor overlay in the washi paper. I can't have a kit called Chasing Rainbows without the rainbow overlay. I just love the ombre effect here. It's very pretty. I also picked up the large deco, also on the washi. I like go back and forth on whether I want washi or premium matte, but this one I decided to go with washi because of the clouds and like these rain puddles. I don't want that white outline, so that's why I decided to go with the washi paper for this one. And this too, like this would look so stunning, like faded into the background. And then you have a fashion person here. So, then I also grabbed, as I always do, the washi sampler. Look at these clouds. So instead of 4, because you typically get 4 with her samplers, we got 3 this time because of how big this one is, and I think that's a brilliant choice. This is so stunning. I'm sure everyone's going to be using this if they got this in the date cover area. I also really like how this looks like stormy clouds or stormy skies, and then you have your floral ones up here. So I always like try to figure out, it's not mirrored. Is it inverted? I got stuck on this last time too. I'll have to figure it out. And then lastly for this size sheet, I also grabbed the alcohol inks, but in transparent mattes. So you have the 4 colors. It's a 2 blues. I guess I didn't realize it is 2 blues. Pink, yellow, and the 2 blues. But that makes sense. Oh, and I didn't even point out on this full box, like this is like the the colors collecting on the clothesline as it's drying, and I think that's so, like, I could tell that's what the point was. It's so evocative, that it's just like you could tell that there's a story there without even really knowing that. So that is everything of like this size sheet. Over to the last 2 of the add-ons I picked up. I picked up the foiled deco. I mean, this is one large scene with the kitty cats. Oh, sorry. Like this whole thing right here is one large scene. The sun is separate from the cloud, which is really cool. There's the rainbow. I'm telling you, hollow foil is... she doesn't have it, but like if she did, I'd be like, yo girl, hollow foil, only choice. You can't argue with me. And then this guy is also one large scene, this sitting area, and then you have some raindrops, a cloud, a little light here that is part of the same scene. Yes, part of the same scene. So that is the foiled deco. I only picked this up in silver. And then I picked up the foiled functional add-on. So this is full length. Oh, in case if you've watched my channel before, you would already know this, but the full length means that it spans from one edge to the other edge on an A5 wide. I think it's 7x9 also. It also spans from side to side, so these washi length ones also span the full length. You have some raindrops, some rain puddles, more clouds. Oh, it's the same cloud here, that same cluster, the umbrella. These are from like the full boxes, which is really cool. The rainbow. And then you have a Monday through Sunday script here of this week, and then a set of date dots. So, because the base kit doesn't come with date covers, you can always buy this functional add-on or this functional foiled to get date covers. There's also the functional add-on, which I'll pop up at some point, hopefully, that will also have swatches for date covers, I believe, or unfoiled date covers. I never remember. I usually don't pick it up because I don't use this stuff functionally. So that's that part. And then let's just finish off the foil. This was released at the same time. This is not necessarily kit related, but I love these clouds. I buy like almost every single kind of cloud that I see because they all look very different. They have different moods, different vibes. Like this cloud here is very different than this cloud here, right? This cloud is, to me, a little more, it's more detailed, obviously. It gives me a little bit more of like a stormy vibe, but not like thunderstorm, just like heavy rainfall. And like there's the ones with the suns coming out, so that's, you know, the heavy rainfall about to end. So I picked it up in the 3 foils. Here is gold, silver, and rose gold. So that is the foiled stuff. Over to the decorative kit, because I can't make choices, so I just buy the whole thing, so I don't have to make a choice. It is available on premium mat and washi paper. I usually get the washi paper option, although there's elements on here I wish I would have picked up in premium mat, but that's okay. We learn to live. We adapt, right? So this is our compositions page. You have 2 large compositions here where all of the layering and the foiling is done for you. I love this scene. It's so pretty. The script, I can't really tell if it says anything. So that is page 1, which is foiled. Page 2 is deco. So you have some more of the raindrops, another fashion person, a chair, the kitty cat. Oh my god. Some clouds. So when I make a decision, I kind of look at the pages as a whole, and I assess whether there are elements that are more critical to me in premium mat or washi paper, and that's when I make the decision. But the thing is, with washi paper, you get a lot of the benefits of premium mat with less of the bulk. So it's easier for me to use washi paper in place of premium mat rather than premium mat in place of washi paper. I don't know if that makes any sense, but that's, for me, that's how it works. So that was that. And then the fence with the puddles and the like the umbrella put down, really pretty. Then we have the small compositions. So we have, like, interestingly, a water coming out the wrong side of the spout, but that's okay. A layering moment here with the towel or a scarf foiled. The flowers, her flourishes here on top of, oops, sorry, her flourishes here. What is this? It's like a lot of journaly elements going on here. So puddles on top of like some gardening areas. Ooh, a bookshelf. Little sitting area here, and then like a coffee and a newspaper. Very interesting. I love that foiling. That's so good. That's foiled. We have the scene. I'm really excited for this one. Look at that. That brick texture is foiled in. We have another fashion girl. Oh, she's like doing like a floral arrangement. Look at all the foiling on that. Hat by some hydrangeas, some butterflies, an abandoned umbrella, and then like a nursery or a mudroom. Very pretty. I love how like the flower element is being pulled into it. Because, you know, rain is very necessary for flowers. Okay, next one. This is the stamps and frames. So, ooh, look at that stamp with the tulip. This one here says puddles and promise, bloom in color. So very much a spring kit that reminds us why rain is very necessary. Still She Shines. Here's her distressed film strip. April 7th, 1919. This is the Smithsonian Institution. So, like pre-layered stamp, and another stamp down here. And then we have the bouquets and edges. So, 1, 2, 3, 4 bouquet. Those are edges, and 1, 2, 3, 4 bouquets with trace foiling on them. Okay, and then we have the large. We have doilies. The corners, I can't read. Wow, so pretty. So pretty. We have the torn elements. Ooh, look at the rainbow on this one. The denim lace pattern here and here. Ooh, that's pretty too. Then we have layered shapes. So for like layering, you know, in your spreads. Then we have days and dates. So 1, 2, 3's up here. Then you have like the paint swatch type. Oh, this is what I was talking about. Well, there's also a functional add-on, but this is what you can pick up if you want the paint swatchy ones. The letters, an abbreviation, and then a set of scripts in black. Not scripts, dates. Gosh. Then we have the last page, which is a washi. So you have a large floral trim up here, a large floral washi trim, and then the denim pattern here. And as always, I will pull out this guy for a size comparison. In case, you know, you want to know which one you want. Personally, I prefer like the large one. I just like the huge impact it makes. That's just me. I think, yes, if I wanted to make a Dutch door with this, I would just need to rotate this one. Yeah, I think so. I couldn't just go, yeah, I would have to rotate them. I think so. I have to try it. So that is the 12 page decorative kit, which is now foiled. So, like I said, I can't make a decision, so I just don't. Now, lastly, this was something, like, I believe Chelsea said she was thinking about it for a while, and then Danny brought it up again, and oh my goodness, it's so stunning. She has alcohol ink swatches that have foiling in them. I picked 4 of the colors to get in all 3 of the, 4 of her colorways to get in all 3 inks. So I just, I had to make choices. So, do they have like numbers? Oh, they do. Okay, hold on. They have numbers. So I'm assuming this is like where they are in her colorway. Alright. So the first set I got, since I knew I was going to be getting this before the finishing of my Spring Spreads is Sprout, which is her green colorway. This is it in gold. Look how pretty that is. Gold, silver, and rose gold. Should I probably have assessed which ones I really needed? Yeah, probably. But, like, look at how stinking pretty. So what I see myself using this for is there are times where I layer, I have to find one, layer a script on an alcohol ink. Have I not done it recently? I feel like I did. Oh, here's one. Right, I layer like a foiled script element or a foiled element on a alcohol ink, and like it's nice and all, but like that's not like a thing. But this, like, I don't have to do it with this, and I really love how like inky hers looks. It's just like a, I don't know, I'm mesmerized. I also really love her ink, like her alcohol inks in general, like the texture they give. So I'm in love. And with the rise of washi paper, she was able to do this. So that's Sprout in the 3 foils. I also picked up lavender because I am a purple girly, so I couldn't not get lavender. So here's lavender in gold, silver, and rose gold. I am so definitely going to make sure I pull this in for my Lilac Dreams. Is that what that's called? Yeah, the one from the Pretty Pink Co. That's like all the lavender one. I'm just trying to get a foil. So that is lavender. I also picked up Sky. Just putting it in the order I prefer. So same concept. Gold, silver, and here it is in rose gold. I think it's harder to tell on camera, but they look very different in person. It's so pretty. And lastly, pink is planner neutral, so of course I had to get one of the pinks. I grabbed rose. So here's rose in gold, silver, and rose gold. I feel like the rose gold is the hardest one to really see. And I feel like some of the foils will look better with different colors, obviously. You could buy them all individually, which I do not advise. If you bundle 3 of the same color, right, same colorway, you get a little bit of a discount. Or if you bundle, how many colorways is it? I do not remember how many colorways. But if you buy all the colorways in gold, you'll get a bundle, like a bit of a discount. And then obviously if you buy the whole collection, you'll get a bit of a discount. So I only just decided to do four colors because I knew I'd still be in spring. Purple is my thing. Blue is very good for summer, and pink is planner neutral. So that is those pieces that I got. Let me slide this bad boy out of the way, and then I'm going to organize for picture taking purposes. But yes, that is Dash of Sun. I'm really, really excited to get to use this. And this is my the final kit I was waiting on for my April lineup. So I was originally supposed to use the previous rain kit from Dash of Sun, the one she released last year, but I couldn't not use this one, so that's on me for not just going ahead and using last year's, but it's okay. So again, I do PR for Chelsea. This is my freebie. Cat 10 to save. Mention me in notes. Yada yada yada. All the jazz. You know what's going on. Here we go. And lastly, we have the Sadie stickers. April 2025 mystery. If you do not want to see this, thank you for watching. I hope you found some new shops to shop at, although I think I've been going through the same shops now. But thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. And this is your final warning to click out if you don't want to see it. Okay. Now that I've dilly-dallied long enough, here is the April 2025 mystery from Sadie Stickers. It's what is it? Italian, right? Dolce Vita, La Dolce Vita. It's Italian, summery, like what's the term? Like a resort house type of theme. It is foiled in, I guess they call it champagne gold. It's not like it's a light gold of some sort. And so you have your two floral boxes. You have this woman in an arch up here with the vines foiled. This is really cute. This is a really cute scene with the Alps in the back. Well, I'm assuming Swiss. No, that's Swiss. Whatever, the mountains in the back. We have a pool scene. This is really, I really like this box a lot. It's really cute. And then a guy. What is this? Like balance I don't know. Kayaking? No, kayaking's when you sit. Whatever that term is. Is that like a little seagull? A little seagull right there. Oh, there it is. The seagull, the kite. Then a like vineyard. And then a boat next to some cliff sides. The 4 swatches at the bottom. It's really pretty. A lot of travel themed kits this year. I'm not planning on traveling anywhere. I love this blue. This blue's a very nice color. And then we have the layering page. Like the lemons getting pulled in here. Citrusy. The Vespa. Very cute. Very cute. Then we have our bottom washi. It's a very interesting pattern here. This pattern, although it seems skewed, and I think that's intentional. Let me bring you down so I don't have to work so hard here. Like here, you see the distance here is not the same as the distance here. So at first I thought maybe it was just crooked, but it seems to also... Is it the case here too? Oh no, the foiling is off on this one for sure. Because if you look right here, it doesn't seem to line up correctly. Unless that's intentional. This one just seems really crooked. This one doesn't seem as crooked. This bottom one. Because these guys don't look crooked, and this one doesn't either. So maybe it's intentional? I don't know. I'm not really a fan of when it seems like the foiling. It's off enough that it seems like it could be accidental, but it's consistent enough where it doesn't seem accidental. I don't know. It's okay. But now that I've noticed it, it's gonna bother me. Can you see it? Here? It just looks crooked. I mean, I could be holding the paper crookedly. I don't know. Alright, so that's the bottom washi. Here is the deco page. It's Cecilia. And then we have the journal. What's really interesting is how not blue the deco feels, or maybe it's the yellow. The deco feels more orange, which isn't like one of the colors in the boxes. Well, not here obviously, but like for some reason the deco feels less blue yellow and more orange. I mean, obviously it's these large pieces here. Obviously the color distribution just seems a little off, that's all. There's no blue in this wash. Well, I mean, there's this blue background, but there's no blue florals here. Got a lot of different florals going on. And then we have the floral page. Yes, so the bouquets have a lot of the dark blue, minus these. Oh, and then the lemons are in here. The trims don't have any of the dark blue. They have like the lighter blue. It's just an interesting. Wait a minute. Where's the hydrangeas? No, this is the same blue. Okay, same blue. All right, and then the blah 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 blah. The swatches. And then the foiled sampler. Yeah, this is definitely more of like a champagne gold. The foil is in like their regular gold or their light gold. I think that's what they have. I love the larger butterfly floral clusters here. Ooh. Also interesting, they pulled butterflies into this. And butterflies aren't really a thing in here, so that's just an interesting choice. I mean, I love me a good butterfly, it's just there's no butterflies in any of these boxes, so I would have probably just preferred some floral like ivy. That's okay. Look how tiny these like goose are, or like well, they're birds. This one just makes me think it's a goose. This one, not the seagull, the goose. So I have mixed feelings on this mystery. I like it for the most part. I just think there's some interesting color choices. Like if you hold these two together, I mean they do look like, that's what it is. There's no orange in the full boxes. So why is there so much orange in the deco? And is there orange on the... That's just an interesting choice. Why do we not do lemons? Or grapes, because you could have green grapes. Oh, it's just interesting decisions being made. I would not have, I love this one though. This box is so cool. I love that. That's this girl blown up. Really cool. I like I said, I like the mystery as a whole. I just think there's some interesting choices in the color story. But yeah, so that is the Sadie Stickers April 25 mystery. I hope you that's the end of the haul. Sorry, my brain's functioning very slowly right now. That is at the end of the haul. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, I would love it if you gave it a little like. Leave a comment with any of your thoughts down below. I hope you found some shops to shop at, and I would be so happy if you joined my little channel here by subscribing, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!